The coin market cap is used to summarize everything that is said in this movie. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my station to get more XRP news and news about cryptocurrencies in general. Look at this now. SBI CEO says that Ripple should get ready for an IPO after the SEC's decision. Before we go any further, there is a new crypto airdrop going on Telegram right now. It will start on the 28th of this month. Make sure that you take part in this airdrop. Just below the movie, there is a link. Do not miss this. Let's watch more of our movie. The price of an XRP has almost doubled in the past week, going up to more than $1. A decision in the Ripple case said that selling XRP on public platforms did not meet the criteria of a security. The Securities and Exchange Commission is now appealing this decision. There may also be an effect on the case from the agency's legal issues. Taking into account the recent bullish positions in the options market, along those lines, the price jump makes sense. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is facing more and more legal problems. On Saturday, the value of XRP surpassed $1, hitting its highest level in 3 years. Based on information from CoinDesk, the value of the cryptocurrency used for payments went up by more than $27, hitting a high point of $1.20, which was last seen in November 2021. Prices have almost doubled this week, which has caused the market capitalization to rise to $63 billion. On Thursday, a group of state attorneys general and the DeFi Education Fund sued the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC), saying that the SEC had gone too far in its moves against digital asset exchanges. The case was made because the Constitution was broken by the SCSC. In a case that was sent to the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Kentucky, it was said that the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) has taken legal control over cryptocurrencies on its own, calling them investment contracts like stocks and bonds. It was also said that digital assets are only assets and not investment contracts, and that the SEC's approach goes against states' rights to control the industry on their own. There could be big effects from the lawsuit, especially on the SEC appealing the case, which is now before the court and is one of the main things that affects the price of XRP. When a case was filed against Ripple Labs in December 2020, the Securities and Exchange Commission said the company had sold securities without being registered. The SEC said that XRP was an asset under its control. In July of the previous year, an American court said that Ripple's sales of XRP to institutional buyers were likely to be seen as securities deals. It did say, though, that the way XRP was traded on public platforms did not meet the requirements for being called a security. In October, the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) filed an appeal against this decision, asking for more information about what the law says about XRP. According to the owners of the weekly service London Crypto Club, the rise in the value of XRP is due to people hoping that President-elect Donald Trump's government will be more open to cryptocurrencies. Trump's more friendly administration has been very good for XRP, especially the expected departure of SEC Chief Gary Gensler, who has been involved in a lot of legal battles that could end when he leaves. CoinDesk was told by the owners there are even rumors that the CEO of Ripple and Trump might meet, which would strengthen the feeling that the rules and regulations will be much better in the future. Some companies and tokens like Ripple have owners who said it's important to remember that the bullish positioning in the options market starting this week is in line with the price rise that happened above $1. Along with this, there has been a rise in futures open interest, which has hit a new high of $1.53 billion. The data source Coinalyze says that an upswing is thought to be confirmed when there is an increase in open interest, along with a price rise, after ending its legal fight with the SEC. Ripple's chances of going public are once again in the spotlight. This time, Yoshitaka, AO of SPI Holdings, told the company to get ready for an IPO, even though Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse is open to the idea. This is what he says: an initial public offering. People are talking about Ripple's resurgence of its initial public offering again. Ripple, a well-known blockchain company, is once again in the news. Chief Executive Officer of SBI Holdings, Yoshitaka Kitayo, recently told Ripple to get ready for its IPO, people in its court battle with the SEC in the US. According to a lawsuit brought by the SEC in 2020, they solved the problem by selling its XRP coin in a way that wasn't registered as a security. It took longer for the case to start because the SEC filed an appeal in October, even though Ripple had some legal success in 2023. On the other hand, legal experts believe that the appeal might be turned down, especially since the SEC's leadership could change. With this, Ripple would be able to look into the idea of going public for the first time. What Garlinghouse thinks about Ripple going public. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, has said in the past that going public is not a high priority for the company, even though he has accepted that it is possible to do so. Ripple's finances are in good shape, and the company doesn't depend on an IPO or crowd-funded projects. Garlinghouse had originally planned for Ripple to go public in 2020, but the SEC has changed its mind and will look at IPO plans again once legal issues have been resolved. This is because Garlinghouse had originally planned for Ripple to go public in 2020. It would be a big deal for the blockchain industry if Ripple decided to go for an initial public offering IPO. This could make Ripple a more valuable company and strengthen its standing as a world leader in blockchain technologies. A resolution of the SEC case would not only make regulations clearer, but it would also allow Ripple to focus on growing its business and making new goods. At the moment, Ripple is being careful with how they handle things. Even so, the thought of an IPO is still something that can happen. The price of XRP was $1 at the time this piece was written. A new all-time high of $1 was hit on November 16th, setting a record that hadn't been broken since November 2021. The price of XRP has been at 1.2 for the first time since November 2021. After a rise of 15 on Friday, the price of XRP went up by 25 on Saturday, November 16th, and it ended the day at 1.12. The news that XRP hit a session high of 1.6 is especially interesting. This is the highest level it has been at since November 2021. XRP did better than the coin market as a whole, which went up by 0.81% and reached a market capitalization of 2.98 trillion cc overhaul and Ripple case developments. XRP has woken up after a long sleep. Trump's win has made the cryptocurrency market warm for the first time in a long time. The information given is not meant to be taken as trade advice. Any purchases made based on the information on this page are not the responsibility of the people who made them. Before making any investment decisions, you should definitely do your own study and talk to a professional who knows what they're talking about.